Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been such a long time. This is going to be a really quick and straightforward check-in. I want to find out what money I've got and make a plan. This is not something that I have thought about in advance. I'm doing it with you, and lots of you have said, like, when am I coming back to YouTube? So this is my way of getting something up as quick as possible, but also resetting my financial situation, understanding where I'm at and making a plan for moving forward. So let's get into it. Lots of you know I have been on holiday recently and I absolutely went over budget. I think I didn't budget at all well. Really interesting. I was watching She's on a Budget's videos, and she's planning her holiday really well, even down to thinking about what she may or may not buy at the airport in duty free. What I did was bundled up as much money as I had into a pot and went, that's my holiday money. And I've learned that that's just not good enough. It's really good that I didn't get into debt again for holiday, but I also kind of destroyed any opportunity I had over the last couple of months to save. And so I feel like I haven't made any progress for a couple of months. But anyway, what's done is done. We had a great holiday. I'm not, like, absolutely no regrets. But I just want to take stock of where I am. And I'm actually thinking about doing no spend September. So it's like a year's anniversary now for me. This time last year, I didn't know how much debt I was in. So yeah, I'm thinking, do I just go really basic budget like I did at the beginning to get myself out of debt, just to sort of reset myself? But anyway, we'll talk about that maybe in the next video. So today I'm just going to find out where I'm at and what cash I've got, because I went on holiday. I didn't take my cash with me, which in some ways it's actually really good, because it meant I left it all at home, and it means that when I felt like I had no money left because my bank account was running dry, I actually had all this cash sitting at home, so it doesn't feel as bad as it could have. So I'm going to start with just writing down what I've got in all of my envelopes. So food, I have nothing. Petrol, nothing. Spending and social, nothing. This is very different, right, to when you last saw it. Miscellaneous still has 10. Back to bank. So what I did was, before I went on holiday, that's a gift voucher, but before I went on holiday, I withdrew some of the cash from my bank so that I just had no access to spending it, and I left it here. And this was supposed to be like my cash stuffing for food, petrol and stuff like that for this month. So here I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 10, 20, 30, 40. So I've got £440, which is brilliant, because that's, you know, obviously a lot of money. So I will think about how I'm going to distribute that among my envelopes that are all completely bare at the moment. So that's 440 in back to bank. Nothing in credit card. That's all my receipts and stuff. I've got 20 in personal. Nothing in days out. Nothing in travel. Nothing in little treats. Nothing in giving. Nothing in Callum's ISA. Nothing in Amber's ISA. I didn't write those down. Occasions has some cash in it. 20, 40, 60. So you can see some of them were completely untouched, and some of them, like the petrol, I took it out because I knew I was going to be doing lots of driving. So that's 60 in occasions. So since last time we spoke, we have been as a family to Festival. I went to a festival called Nostock on my own without the children. So that was a lot of driving in both directions, which is why I took all the petrol money out. It was also, there was days out money here that I took out to use at the festival with the kids. There was spending money that I took out to use at the festival with the kids. So this money kind of did go to its right purposes, but I just took it all out, and I haven't been doing check-ins since. So yeah, like I say, it's all looking very bare, but it was sort of planned like that. And actually I'm pleased with what is in these envelopes compared to what could have been in the envelopes. So that is my sort of general spending done. I'll quickly do this one, which is like my savings challenges. I am going to get really into savings challenges now, I've decided. I haven't really been focusing on saving because I had all these holidays and festivals and stuff coming up. But the only one I have been doing was for my luxury treat, which was my 1K challenge. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20. So that is correct. I also had my house on Airbnb, so I'm happy to make another video about that, but that meant I had a little bit of extra cost associated with like finishing the house off, extra cleaning. I had to buy some extra bed linen and stuff like that, but I was so busy getting the house ready for when we were away, I didn't get a chance to make videos about it. But I will do like a retrospective, like this is how much it cost me to sort of set it up, and obviously I have made some money from that. Up until this point, the money that I have made from Airbnb was also spent on holiday, so that was the bit that scared me, because if I didn't have that extra money coming in, what would have happened? I'm not sure. Or would I have not spent it? I don't know. I need to unpick that behaviour. I'm just being really honest with you guys. But it also wasn't a ton. So because I obviously have my day job and then I have my side income and stuff, I had to put a big chunk of it to one side for tax anyway. So it's not like it's, for me personally, because I'm already earning quite a lot in other places, it's not a huge amount of money to be earning, but it definitely helped. But for someone who had a lower income or no income, it could be great, you know, like not having to put that tax to one side. So luxury treat was 120. Water, I know I just did this a bit wrong, so I owed this a £5, never got the £5 to put in it, but I'm going to just go with where we're up to. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 70. So 170, and I think it was supposed to be 175, but like I said, I didn't have the £5. I'm just going to take my old trackers out because we are starting afresh. Did I say 170? Yeah, 170. Kids in school, nothing. That is because I spent it on kids in school. So just before we went to Festival, we popped into Tesco and bought some school uniform, and you guys would have seen that if you follow my Instagram. Clothing was 0. Birthdays, oh, I haven't written that down for some reason, but it has nothing. Family holidays, so this is really funny. I obviously forgot to take this out before we went, so there's £40 in there, which I'm going to take out, or am I going to leave it in? Basically, it doesn't need to be in family holiday. I might choose to redistribute it, but I tell you what, I'm going to leave it in there for now and write it down so I know what I've got, and then when I work out what I'm going to do with things, it might be then that I take it out of this envelope and redistribute it somewhere with a higher priority, because the family holiday has been done. Solo travel has also happened, 20, 40, 60 in there. Whether this was me thinking that I was saving up for the next trip, I'm not sure. I can't remember why it got left in here. It might have just been time. 60 in there. Home decor has nothing. Garden has nothing. So there was a bit of money in these, but I spent it on trying to sort of finalise the house again, ready for the Airbnb. Car maintenance has nothing, but it's because it's in my bank. So I'll check those in a minute as well. Amber, this is a new envelope from Budget with Ira. It's got I've got one for Callum, one for Amber, and it's got their star signs on the back. I love them. So this is going to be specifically for their birthdays. Again, I'm just copying, she's on a budget, but she does specific ones for each of her children, and I've found that I have been doing the birthdays folder, but I just think it's good. Here it is. So I was basically doing that, and because my kids are 6 months apart where their birthdays are, I was sort of like filling it for half the year for one and then filling it for half the year for the other. But that just makes me a bit nervous. Like if I miss it for a month or something, it will be one kid that loses out rather than them both getting a bit less. So what I'm going to do is just regularly fill both of theirs. Obviously I'll need to work it out. So like Callum will need to have a bit more because Amber's birthday's just gone. I'll work that out, but basically I would like to be filling both of theirs regularly rather than kind of one at a time. Just making me a bit nervous. My birthday, I am single. No one really buys me presents. I mean, I do have a few friends that are really lovely and do buy me little birthday presents. So yeah, being single, sometimes I get a bit sad on my birthday. And I just thought it'd be a good idea to save up a bit of money so that I could treat myself on my birthday and party. So I just quite like having parties, and I haven't done for years and years, obviously because of COVID, money. My ex wasn't really a fan of socialising. So I just thought I would like to save up some money to host some kind of a party. Christmas is in the bank. That has got 300. I know that off the top of my head. Get a hobby has nothing. And this is car balloon payment. So that's 20, 40, 60, 70. So that is basically, it's like 4 years' time. I need to rethink whether that is worth me saving for now. 70 for that. Okay, so I had a really quick look on my phone, and as well as Christmas, which I said I had 300 in the bank already assigned for Christmas, I also have 290 for health, 750 for car maintenance, and 2,100 for emergency fund. So that is exactly where I'm at with everything. Obviously, I have this 440 back to bank to distribute and cash stuff across other categories. Occasions, miscellaneous I'm going to leave, occasions I'm going to leave, personal I'm going to leave, water I'm going to leave because that's obviously saving for the bill that I pay yearly. I am actually going to take family holiday and solo travel out, so that's £100 in total there to redistribute. And Christmas is fine. I'm going to have a think about my car that I'm saving for. I just don't really know if I'm doing the right thing. Luxury treat is fine. I basically like pretend that's not happening. It's just like I know I've put money in there when I really can. So I'm gonna leave that there. So yeah, I'm gonna look to redistribute £540 among food, petrol, etc. for the rest of this month until my next payday. I'll probably hold some of it back to bank. And just distribute what I need now and then do another cash stuffing like weekly. But yeah, that is kind of a check-in as to exactly where I'm at. I should say as well, separate to this money here, what I do have and what I do every single month is when I get paid my main salary, I have a pot in my Starling bank account for each and every bill for that month. So I have the money for all of my bills for this month put aside. So my mortgage has already come out, but my electricity bill hasn't, but the money is either in the pot or it's been paid. So this is just the money outside of my direct debit bills. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. I'm so happy to be back. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be back very shortly with a plan for the rest of August. Thanks for watching. Bye.